For decades, Amarillo was known as a stopover, a place you slept on your way to Colorado or Dallas. You stopped, you ate a 72-ounce steak, and you kept driving. But in 2024 and 2025, something shifted. Over 2,000 families didn't just stop, they stayed. They unpacked moving trucks from California, from Austin, from the East Coast. Why? It certainly wasn't for the weather. It wasn't just for the steak. They came because they were looking for something that's disappearing in the rest of America. I'm Kayla Melton, realtor with the Connie Taylor Group, and today we are zooming out. I'm going to give you the honest, unvarnished pros and cons of living in the Texas Panhandle, so you can decide once and for all, is Amarillo your next home? Let's start with the biggest pro, financial freedom. Notice I didn't say cheap houses. Yes, our median price is around $270,000. In Dallas, this home is around $600,000. But the real benefit isn't the house, it's the margin. When your mortgage is $1,800 instead of $4,500, your life changes. You take more vacations. You send your kids to private school if you want. You start that small business that you've been dreaming of. Amarillo buys you time because you aren't working 60 hours a week just to pay for the roof over your head. You work to live. You don't live to work. Now, the biggest con is the environment. I will never lie to you. The weather here is violent. We have 60-mile-an-hour winds. We have hail that destroys roofs. And yes, depending on the wind direction, we have the smell of cattle. Amarillo has a barrier to entry. If you need 75 degrees and a gentle ocean breeze, you'll be miserable here if you have to have a little bit of grit to live in the Panhandle. But here's the flip side. That grit keeps the pretenders out. And so the people who live here, they choose to be here. We bond over these storms. We respect the wind. It filters out the people who want easy, which brings me to my second pro, the people. You hear about Southern hospitality. Well, in Amarillo, we call it the Amarillo Wave. When you drive down a 2-lane road, people lift 2 fingers off the steering wheel to wave at you, even if they don't know you. If your car breaks down on Soncy, 3 pickup trucks will pull over within 5 minutes just to help you push it. We are conservative, faith-based, family-oriented community. It is slow here. People look you in the eye. They hold doors. If you're coming from a city where everyone is rushing and nobody knows their neighbor, this will feel like going back in time, but in the best way possible. However, that brings us to the second con, isolation. We are an island in a sea of grass. Dallas is 6 hours away, Oklahoma City is 4 hours away, and Denver 6 hours. You cannot just pop over to a major metro for a concert or an IKEA run. If it's not in Amarillo, you probably aren't getting it today. And so this forces us to be self-sufficient. We have our own symphony, our own opera, our own massive hospital district, but you have to be okay with being geographically isolated, and you have to be okay with the quiet. Is Amarillo for you? If you want low taxes, high freedom, and a community that has your back, then yes. If you can't handle the wind or the distance, then no. If you have decided that yes, this is the place, I want to make your move easy. I am Kayla Melton, and I'm proud to call Amarillo home, and I'd be proud to be your realtor. Welcome to the Panhandle.